The extension on the extension on the extension. All bright beers. And we have here today Mr. Williams from Please Sir, the maths teacher, I think he was, to open the extension of the club. I've got a bit of a Welsh avalanche happening here. I need to organise to take all these down to the aluminium scrapyard. I'm sure there's a good few £100 there. Oh, it's been one of those winters again to get through. Oh, let's take my... How does my eyes look these days? I think they're looking well now. My gluten-free diet is working. Yeah, let's talk about fags. Oh, sorry, YouTube USA. Proper boxes of cigarettes. Is that my lungs? What's on it? What the hell's on the back? Oh my God. Well, that's all a con. That's all a bloody con. Live in a city. That is how you're bloody. Live in London next to the South Circle or the North Circle. That is how your bloody lungs will look by the age of 10 or something like that. My God. And you know, how can you catch cancer or stroke from eating a bloody plant? Isn't it? Oh, God. You know, I was on Jonathan Davis, the rugby player, retired, video earlier. And, you know, his dad died of cancer. And sadly, his first wife, Karen, which I knew well from Cefnither, she died of stomach cancer. And I mentioned about the people who were brought up in the 1950s. You know, when they were quickly growing in their teenage years in the 1950s, when nuclear dust was everywhere. It was all over the world. And for instance, if you just ingested one particle, one molecule of radioactive beryllium or something like that, or cesium, give it 10, 20 years, you come down with cancer. Wherever it found its home in your body. And with the case of Jonathan's first wife, Karen, then sort of things passed through the DNA, mainly the first generation. Well, you know, I in my armed forces days, I did a lot of being involved with nuclear whatevers. For instance, now, I was in Nauru in the late 1980s of Britain, Nuclear Reaction Organization. And that was just a year or two after what happened in Chernobyl. So for Chernobyl happened in Sellafield, we were I was based at RAF Sealand, actually in Wales, but just outside Chester, just the other side of the Welsh border. If a Chernobyl happened, which in Sellafield, wind scale, as it used to be called. It would have been people like me would have to march in with a shovel to take the shit away after an accident, as what happened in Chernobyl. Yeah, so I know a lot about that. And at the time, it fascinated me. And ever since then, since the late 1980s, I've always kept up with it, kept studying it. And the things I found was, oh God, so depressing, and Jonathan Davis lost his dad to liver, but finally stomach cancer, and poor Karen, stomach cancer she had. Oh God. Well, anyway, what am I talking about here? I got my ciders here. I got another 4 over there. I got the, and that's just is. They're from Somerset. Registered gluten-free, so no added wheat. I think a picture myself. I filmed myself drinking this afternoon from one of these cans. Anyway, the reason why I went on to Jonathan Deere, he was a year younger than me, school, but a little. I knew him, and well, I knew exactly how he'd take things. I don't know. Typical. Hey, Jonathan, let me 6 pence for a cup of tea, please. I went to your school. You were younger than me. I remember. You're younger than me in school. I remember when they all came into the bloody hall of the school on their first day. And, what's his name? The bloody deputy headmaster. He said, well, go in to see if they're all gathering okay and all the rest of the business. And because I'd been to Erith Llangrannog over the summer, and a lot of them from these primary schools were in their standard 4 year. And I got familiar with one fella who was living in Pontyberry then. Philip, that's it. I remember him now, Philip. And I bumped into him in there. And then all the fucking trim and lot noticed me there. What the fuck's he doing here? And I was only there, right? Because my mother gave me a couple of things to give to my cousin Fiona. And funny enough, her best friend's daughter, Fiona, as well, named, to give them as, I don't know what the bloody hell it was. It was a couple of boxes of gifts or something fucking whatever, some message, whatever. So all this was going on now, and I was standing there. They must have thought, I don't know. I was just starting second year then, England, right? They must have thought, what the fuck's this bloody bastard coming here for? Oh, who is this bastard? Whatever. I've always been quite good looking, whatever. And I think John fixated on me then. He was crap at cricket. I remember bowling him up for a duck. He was fucking easy. And he plays golf now. I bet he's wank at that as well. Aye. Another monologue. What time is it now? Is it 1 a.m.? I don't know. Anyway, the reason why he got on Jonathan Davis' bloody thing is good luck Cymru, good luck Wales against Scotland in Cardiff. Yr Albanwyr this Saturday now. Has the team been announced yet? Warren Gatland does tend to do it early, does he? Or is he going to wait until lunchtime tomorrow on Thursday? My neighbour down the road might be playing 15 full back, or maybe on the wing, I don't know. See what happens. My neighbour down the hill, Tom Rogers. Yeah. Oh, his father is hard work. He's one of these from around here. For some reason, he fucking turned up my door and banged it down, all because somebody nicked my beer one summer in the car park supermarket across this is years ago. You know. And I said, let's do it. Yes, well, the reason why I was mentioning that I was looking, I said, I sort of hinted his son is the only fast enough. I only went, I forgot my lighter at home and I had a pack of cigarettes. Oh, God, I'm stupid. And that was only the part of it. The fucking supermarket owner himself who runs the bloody that's an Arigold girl thing for you. The bloody Croissant's sub post office moved to his bloody shop. And look what's happening to the post office now. Oh God, you can't make this shit up. And then who else was there? Oh, the bloody fella next door. My friend's daughter. Well, I had a bit of a beer. She didn't recognise me. And she thought I was following her home. I was only asking Jeff Van Dellis if they were at home. But they weren't. They were down in the caravan in, oh God, and then next time I went into this bloody cafe, this fucking Turkish big fat cunt came out and he was ready to beat me up. And I pulled my coat off. Come on, and what the hell are you on about? Croissants, fucking croissants. And there was me with middle of all my personal shit and my health shit. And I had to put up with all that bollocks. Anyway, Scotland, I'm sure this is exactly what goes on in Howick. Isn't it, Bill McLaren? Isn't it? Stuart Hodge. Oh, God. Are you coming down to Cardiff, Stuart Hodge? I always thought you were funny. I didn't know what the fuck you were trying to do. When was it? Dan Bigger. You fucking led with your shoulder into Dan Bigger's face after you. And he got sent off. You stupid son. Well, he didn't get sent off straight away. The referee reviewed it and said, get off. Fucking BBC English. And I was watching bloody, in Jonathan Davis's video, watching that bloody Andrew fella, the English cunt, that Tory wank, the public school boy, I can't remember his fucking name now. Chris Andrew? No. Paul Andrew? No. Mark Andrew? No, he's the lock forward. Oh, I know. From South Africa. He's dull as a brush. Rob Andrew, the bloody outside half. Oh my God. I remember them. Remember the BBC calling him Prince Andrew. I don't think he'll do that anymore. Anyway, I'm going before I go off my head. Thatcher. Fuck off, Margaret Thatcher and your Tory friends. Oh, God, you are England rugby. You had everything going for you in the 1980s, and you still couldn't win. You English wankers.